Hey everyone. So, I'm going to talk about relationships today, and basically, what I wanted to discuss was the fact that, you know, you go through life, and it's always put on pressure on you to get married, have kids, have grandkids, have great grandkids, and have this whole reproductive cycle, and that's not really my cup of tea, or as I would say, it's not really my thing. And for the most part, I really don't want a relationship. I really don't want, I say I don't want, and to rephrase that, it's not want, more like I don't need a relationship. I don't need someone clinging to me. I don't need someone liking the things I like. They need to be themselves, and see, that's one thing I've noticed about relationships. It's like everyone thinks that they have to have something in common, that they have to have a connection with their lover, partner, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and honestly, or spouse, or whatever the case may be. And honestly, the way I see it's just a form of connection when you're together for a long period. And I don't see the reason behind that. I mean, you're your own person. You should like the things that you like, and they should like the things that they like. Why should they have to like what you like? It doesn't quite make sense. And I know it seems like I'm ranting, but really, I mean, it does have to do with relationships, because I've noticed this in relationships, and I've noticed that I'm not judging anyone specifically, but I've just noticed that when people are together, it's like they think, oh, we have to like the same things. We have to do the same things. We have to frolic through the same fields. We have to hold hands and be cuddly wuddly, and it's like, it's disgusting. At least that's the way I say it. I think of it as really disgusting. It's not something I would do. And honestly, I don't want a relationship. I don't need a relationship. And this whole thing of people trying to push me into having a relationship by saying, oh, when are you going to have kids? Or, oh, when are you going to get married? Or, oh, when are you going to find someone? I don't want to. I don't need to. It's not for me. And for the people out there that are saying that I'm lying to myself, well, you know what? You're not me, so you don't get to make that decision. And honestly, you don't really get a say. Now, some of you might think, oh, well, maybe I'm being selfish, but maybe I'm not the one being selfish. Maybe it's everyone else that's being selfish by telling me that I need to get married, I need to have kids, I need to move on with my life. You know, it's my life. Let me live it the way I want to live it. Stop trying to control me in relationships and stop trying to control me in other formats. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. So, when it comes to relationships, I shouldn't have to, I really shouldn't have to even be sitting here explaining this, but there are people in this world that just don't understand, and I figure, by putting it on the internet, by making it public, people would understand, and then maybe they would stop making comments of, oh, when are you going to get married, or oh, when are you going to have kids, or when are you going to find someone that you share a connection with, or that you have in common with. And it's like, that's not who I am. That's not me. And I don't want to do any of that. I don't need to. I don't see need for it. It's my choice, and I'm going to stick with it regardless of what other people think. So, if everyone else in the world wants to have a relationship, wants to continue the human cycle, okay, you can do that. I'm not going to, though. I don't want to. I don't need to. You're not making that decision, and for you to sit there and laugh, well, guess what? You're not laughing, and you don't get to laugh. I get to laugh at you. Because you think you're trolling me, you think, you think that I'm just cutting my nose off despite the fact, and I'm not, because you're not the one making this decision for me. I am. So, when it comes to relationships, well, you don't really get a say, because you're not me. The only one that gets a say is me. So, that's how I feel about relationships, and, if people want to continue the human cycle, I say let them, and if they want to have a boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance or spouse or husband and wife or whatever, because they're madly in love, or because they care for one another, because they want to be softy or whatever, then, that's their choice. And I'm okay with being alone. I am okay with it. I am a lot happier with being alone than being with someone. So, that's all I really have to say about relationships. So, I would like to just say thank you for watching my videos, and feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like this video. Share it with your friends, family. I don't really have an as far as relationships go, I don't really have any advice to give, but I would like to hear your comments and your opinions on what you think a good relationship consists of, and what what you think someone like me really needs. I would love to hear that. Regardless, everyone has a right to their own opinion, and when it comes to relationships, yeah, I would like to hear it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna follow it, but again, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. So, again, thank you for watching my videos, and feel free to keep watching. Thank you.